Hello and welcome! This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, continuing on with my Mouseazuma playthrough, where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And the war is looking close to wrapping up on the Congolese front. The Congolese Empire only has one city left that I am aware of, which we would have to travel quite a bit to actually get to. I haven't decided yet if that's something I want to do or if I just want to end the war. I could see justifications either way of just finishing the Congolese Empire off or focusing more on our war against the Arabian Empire. But really, honestly, the Arabian Empire is not a threat and I can wait. So either way, I think we're good to go. In any case, let's go ahead and go on to the next turn here. Alright, what do we got here? So he is asking me to give him some stuff, and then they have nothing in there, but I guess they want me to see what I would want out of that. I'm just going to refuse. I'm not giving them anything. If they're just demanding it, they can go screw themselves. Now, we might see a war declaration from Russia or Germany, possibly. I'm not really worried about it. Alright, well, I am going to send the scout over towards the Congolese Empire regardless, just to see what's going on over there. As far as I can tell, they don't have any military units, so it'd just be the city that we'd have to take, so... City needs food. Which city is that? Ah, this one. We might just be able to move the population points around and get them food. Actually, I think there are currently working the best food tiles, so... Well, that's not true, is it? Couldn't they work here? Ah, it's because this city's working there, so they can't work that. But... yeah, I don't think there's anywhere that they could get more food. No, for sure not. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but I don't think that's going to mean that they're going to lose population. They just don't have any growth. Alright, so needs orders, swordsmen. It'd be nice to convert him into a musketman if we're going to continue, but I don't know if that's necessary or not. Alright, well, let's start our movement in the direction we need to go. Problem is, I'm probably going to have to go the long way around because of all the troops in Buenos Aires that are pretty much going to block the way for my troops. So the only way around would be this way, and it'd take forever to get there. But I think it'd probably be best if I try and finish off the Congolese Empire. So any spare troops that I have, I am going to send. Alright, is there any resources around here that I'm currently... not having an improvement on? Nothing that I immediately see. One thing I could do is I could buy this tile and then put a farm there, and that would actually give them a nice food producing tile. And I think, you know what? We got to do that. So let's buy this tile. And then grab the worker and send him over there. We'll build a farm, and that should give these guys some food. Swordsman, you just fortify until healed. This guy has to move around that way. And... oh, you got a promotion, so we'll take it. Alright, we got Tortoise. got amphibious. I'm going to take the battle cry. And then we have you. Who we're going to send down this way, I guess. I hadn't planned on sending any crossbowmen to do the job, but I might. Both of these guys have advantages for attacking a city. One of them, I think, had extra damage. I keep highlighting a unit to attack it. There we go. Incendiary. So this guy would get combat bonuses. I'll send him because he's full health. Start moving him along that way. But the other crossbowmen, I'll come into the city to defend it. Okay, what other units need orders? Got these swordsmen down here that I had redirected. And I think I'm going to keep them... Oh, I was going to move them to the capital, I remember now. Okay. I think I'm going to start sending this back to the capital because we're about to be able to upgrade it. So I'm going to move it one shy of its destination, and then we'll promote it. Alright, so we've got line of battle already, +7 combat strength versus naval units. We could do +7 combat strength versus land units, which would probably be really useful. And then we've got... Yeah, okay, well, we'll do this. Okay. This unit's not long for this world. I would almost rather die on my opponents. Although I'd give them experience doing that. Die on the barbarian and deny them. Because this guy's gonna die. There's no doubt about it. So let's die on the barbarian and deny them the satisfaction. Unfortunate, but... it was, I think, unavoidable. We just ran into barbarians and then got trapped. Alright. Now, one thing I did want to check in the Civilopedia, because it's going to come up soon, is what forts do. Because I saw that we could build one with that engineer. Alright. Occupying unit receives +4 defense strength and automatically gains 2 turns of fortification. But it doesn't give you... It's not like an encampment where you get a ranged attack out of it, I take it. Alright, so if we put a ranged unit in it, it might not actually be all that useful here. We'll see. But, alright, I guess we're on to the next turn now. Alright, he wants to make peace. I think I'm going to accept at this point because there's nothing I'm going to gain from his war. At least continuing it. And he's just going to give me a bunch of free stuff and I don't have to pay him anything. So, I think it's worth taking. We can always go to war later. Now, taking that deal, I'm definitely going to finish off the Congolese Empire now. There's no doubt about it. No. Refuse. You're dead. You came after me. Now you pay the consequence. We might declare war on the Russians, because they're just sitting here with the settler. And we'll just turn that settler into a city. Why not?
It's not the towering sails, but the unseen wind that moves a ship.
Alright, so we got that tech. Now, I have to be mindful of the city attack here. I don't want to get too close. If I move here, it should be able to still shoot me, though. I'm not going to get that good of a look at the city, fortunately. So I guess we'll just fortify for this turn. Let's choose our research, though, before we get too distracted here. So I just got square rigging. You get cavalry. Out of curiosity. If I click that, it's not going to take me to the... No. Alright. Not quite what I want to do. Let's cancel that. Well, let me just open this. I want to see what we upgrade a knight into. Because I don't know. So, upgrades to tank. So until we get tank, knights are going to be sticking around. So I don't really have an incentive to do that. We could get these bombards. That's one thing I haven't checked out. Although I'm still not really necessarily pleased with the catapult that we had before. But question is, what do I want to get? And based off of that, where do we want to go? So, what is this? Probably an upgrade to Scout, I'm guessing. We go into the industrial era there. Alright, well, we'll take mass production, I guess. It's only 3 turns. Okay. And we have some production to choose, so our capital just finished building a crossbowman. I guess we'll just upgrade our faith buildings here. And we have more production to choose. I'm assuming we're doing repairs here, so we're just going to continue with that. Builder, while we're at it, can you build me a farm? And then city. You don't have any growth. We'll remedy that by saying... I would very much like you to stop doing things here. So I guess I'm just going to keep blocking things until the right thing goes away. Oh, I guess I got it. Maybe I overdid it a little bit. Alright, hold on. There we go. That's more what I want. We got food. All the best food tiles. There we go. That's better. I think that's what we want. Alright. Looks good. Alright, let's go back onto the units and need orders. So, we're going to have to forge around here. And skip that turn. You are going towards the capital. You are moving towards the capital as well. And I'll just go ahead and tell this guy to fortify. Alright, we can only go so far, so, move there. It's opened up a little bit over here, so I'm going to try going that way with my musketman. It'll probably just close back up, but we'll see if we can make it. You're going down over here to the city. You're onto the road. I don't think we need to keep this guy occupied, so... I'll move here, and then I'll promote this guy. So, upgrade to musketman. Okay, well, I think that's good. In the meantime, how is our faith doing? So, I have some cities to spread my faith to. Let us build another missionary here. Missionary. We already have conversion going for that city. I think we go in and we work on some of these cities that I've newly captured to get them going the right direction, conversion-wise. Not happy with that. Alright, well, let's go on to the next turn. Oh, speaking of turns, I think I can take this guy and bring him back into the city. Alright, now we can go next turn.
لن أقبل بتدنيس الأرض. سيعاقبك الله على كفرك.
Blah, 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 blah. Don't care.
وحده الكامل العزيز.
Yeah, you're unhappy with me. I get it. Probably be at war again in the future. Alright. We're gonna move up here with my crossbowmen. Move onto the road here. And you will cross this way. I was gonna say I can cross the river now, but I don't know if it makes much difference because I just move here and then stop. So it doesn't really make much difference. I'm gonna move there. And we will skip. Crossbowmen fortified until healed. Missionary. As I said, I'm not happy with the conversion stuff going on over here. Alright. So this military engineer, how does this work? You attach it to a unit and then it just starts making roads and things? Is that what I understood? I know I did it. Without really knowing exactly what it did. Okay. Requires an army to produce, can construct roads, forts, and airstrip improvements. There's 2 build charges. Well, you know, best way to find out is just start moving in a direction. So we already got a road there. Let's say we want a road over to the encampment. Let's move over in that direction, right? And then we'll see next turn. Did that put a road down? Do we need to tell him to put a road down? Not really sure what the deal is there. Alright, well, we'll find out. Alright. As I said, I'd like to come over and convert some of these populations. I'm not sure where to focus, though, because probably if we hit this, we'll get rid of some of that conversion to neighboring cities. That just is like, you know, automatically happening. So we'll just move up on the road here. Alright, we got production to choose. Down here. And that was the engineer we built. We could do trade stuff to the Russians and to the Arabian Empire to build our road. We also have other roads that probably need building as well. So I don't see a reason why not to do a trader here. Alright, what other units need orders? Okay, this guy we were sending over to the capital in case we had anything going on. And crossbowmen just going to enter the city and fortify. Now, this swordsman... I'm going to move, because now the crossbowman should be able to take care of anything that's over here. I am instead going to move towards this encampment. Protect it. Okay, we'll just keep moving along the water here. Alright, good to go. Next turn. Don't like seeing that guy there. Alright, on we trek. Alright, finally we get to some open terrain here. Production to choose. Alright, so we built that. Meeting house we'll go for. Then it's, I guess, time to start thinking about more districts here. I might go with a theater square. I don't have one of those yet. Probably be a good idea. And we've got something to produce here. Probably built walls, so we'll build... watermill here. I like having at least basic walls. Minimum. Unless we need housing. No, housing's okay, because we could do university, although university would help a lot with science and other things. We'll go with the watermill instead. That will help with production and food. Alright, what else we got? Choose production. Over here, again, ancient walls I always like to go for, so we have basic defenses for the cities. Alright. Who else needs to be told what to do? Alright, you're going to come over here. And you're moving over towards the encampment. See, I'm just curious. Does building a road count as a build? Because I could do that very easily with a trader, right? Oops. I want to do that. Alright, we'll see. This is an experiment. Okay, so he built the road. Yeah, that counted as one of his builds, so that's interesting. Well, we got a road back and forth now, so it should be easier to travel back and forth from the encampment to here, which helps. But I'm probably going to save the engineer for a fort or something like that. Okay. Swordsman. I'll just fortify him for now. We're going to save the money. Up this way. And next turn. It's a lot faster when you don't have a lot of war-type stuff going on, where you have to fight a lot of troops. You're mostly just moving units into a fight. No. That poor scientist has nothing to do.
What can be labelled, packaged, mass-produced is neither truth nor art.
Alright, well. There's another tech down the drain. Provides one level of diplomatic visibility on all other civilizations. All tourism yields from great works of writing are doubled. I don't care about that. 4 occupying units. Oh, do I not have the tech for that? Okay, well, I better get that then. We're going to take advantage of the engineer. That goes on to military science and stuff, so that's probably a good idea. Alright. Going to continue on down. We're on a road, finally, so that should help with movement quite a bit. And then that guy's going to stop there. Okay. Crossbowmen. We'll move across the open plains. Alright. Now we're free to really get moving here. Got production to choose over here. We just established a city, so I think we go with the granary. I just wanted to check out the cities to see if they looked all that different in this era. But I don't know if I really can tell. Alright. Crossbowmen, go ahead and just fortify. Alright, missionary. See, I'm torn on where to go. I think we need to go here to really kind of quash the spread of this religion. But I kind of feel like we're outnumbered here, too. But I think the more I spread the religion, the more it'll kind of spread naturally. But we could come here, hit this guy once, and then come over and hit this guy. But I'm just not sure. Well, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come over, hit this guy, so we limit how many people are. Oh, I didn't realize it'd take my whole turn because it looked like it still had movement points left over. Oh well, I guess we wasted a turn there. Alright, take advantage of that road. And the engineer, I'm just going to kind of just sit on for now because he can't build a fort, apparently. And I don't really see anywhere that we necessarily need to build a road right now. And it's only one tile, so at a time. And you just sleep in there. That's all I need you. Alright, we're coming back to the capital. Okay, I think it's time to move on to the next turn. Spreading another faith in there. You're going to have a couple different faiths to combat in that region.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
Okay. I don't think there's any policies I actually want to change right now. So I'm going to close that. Yeah. I am going to move on to the civics tree. Now I like the war declaration choices here. Especially the Holy Wars. We might be able to take advantage of that because we have a differing faith than pretty much every other empire. Okay, we can get other government types, which I don't know if I really care about. Combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal to 50% of the combat strength of the defeated unit. Well, that sounds pretty interesting because I think we do have a tech advantage. Plus 15% faster growth for cities not on your original capital's continent. And then we have humanism. And that gives us a couple buildings. Well, if we want to progress, we have to take humanism. There's no way around that. So I was tempted with this one. Not only do we have a bonus, but plus 4 combat strength when fighting civilizations that follow other religions. That's pretty much everyone. So that would be a nice bonus. I don't know if it outweighs some of our other things. I think I'm just going to go humanism because that's the way to go forward. Okay, choose production. We've got this city here. You know what? This is actually probably a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.